Hey everyone, welcome to Inside Game Chat. It's your host Jared and our lovely co-host Dower.
Hey guys, watch Fallout 4. It's Fallout show. It's a really good
Yes,
show.
hashtag watch Fallout.
Yeah,
He still hasn't watched it.
yeah,
So hashtag
yeah, but it's
watch
still good.
Fallout.
It's amazing.
At him on Twitter, nonstop. He needs to watch it. Yes, and I'm
I
wearing a
haven't even
Lucy
watched.
shirt.
There's another show bigger than that I haven't even seen yet. Just one episode that's Game of Thrones. I've never seen Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad, Fallout, all amazing shows that I've not seen.
I
It's
don't
not
like
just
I don't
Fallout.
like Breaking Bad, and I dropped off of Game of Thrones after season 3. It just yeah,
At
it
least
wasn't
you
as
watched
good.
2 seasons, right? So most people were like, going crazy with Game of Thrones when it was out, and people are still talking about it, which is weird.
That's the truth.
All right, games,
All right,
no
all
shows,
right.
only
So,
games.
so just a real quick question, like always, what you been playing this week?
Um, so last time we talked, I was finishing Stellar Blade, and I finished it. Good game, guys. Pretty solid game. Not game of the year, I would say, but they're solid game. And now I'm finishing up Rise of the Ronin. I went back to it. 90% completed, 10 more percent to go. Could finish it tonight, but let's see.
Well, as for me, I am currently playing Multiverse. So
Oh
good.
yeah.
Multiverse. Working on the latest season of Fortnite because I just want the Fallout T60 armor.
Nice.
And I'm currently playing through Far Cry 6.
Far Cry 6, all of a sudden.
Yeah,
Wow.
I didn't play it when it came out. It's okay to go back
Oh.
and play games if you haven't played them.
No, but you still didn't finish Rebirth, though. Did you? Or
No,
like
I
it's a no?
haven't. It'll be a few months, and eventually I'll just sit there and go, I want to play it, and then I'll sit there and play through the whole last half of the game.
Yes. And we're about like only 20 days away from Elden Ring DLC.
Yeah, and I'll
So
probably
yeah.
just get all the achievements and be done with it.
You make it seem like it's pretty easy to play Elden Ring.
It is.
Yeah, just kill two bosses. That's it.
I saw all. I've seen all endings.
With the Shadow of the Earth Tree?
Yeah.
With the achievements you mean and all that, right?
Well,
And the
yeah, I've seen them all. They're good
nice.
endings. I married. I married the blue girl. I can't think of her name. The moon
The
girl.
Witch Queen?
Yeah, Witch Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the endings. But anyway, spoiler alert. Uh, so, uh,
It's not a spoiler. People should know that by now.
so
All right,
tell you
that's fair.
what, I just had a thought. We'll do since Elden Ring is at our 2 year max, we
Mhm.
will do an episode for Elden Ring
We could do that. After DLC or before DLC?
before DLC,
Before. Okay. All right, yeah, set up people for DLC. Yeah.
and it's just us being cryptic and trying to figure out what the game means.
Mm-hmm. Amazing game. Well, quick question on that. What do you think is right now the best game of this generation right now? Right now, of this generation so far?
Hmm. For me, it's not Elden Ring, but I would say overall probably Elden Ring. For me personally, I would have to go for Baldur's Gate.
You played
Baldur's
it?
Gate might be also
The
the
overall one, right?
yeah
I think.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, a lot of people are voting it as the number one of the like as the best game of this generation so far. Elden Ring is like two mostly. So I mean, I just ordered the deluxe edition for Baldur's Gate 3. I'm not into, the what do you call it?
Uh
My God, what's the
yeah, turn based.
turn-based? Yeah, yeah. So I mean, I'm gonna get it. And the physical edition looks so good. I'm gonna get it and give it a try, see how that game is, and then I'll be honest with it. Like I'll let people know if I actually like it more than Elden Ring. I doubt it, but like I'll try my best. Yeah, I'm just gonna be like I'm not gonna be biased about it. So.
Well, at least you'll try a game if you'll just watch a show.
Games are fun, man, but they're better than shows. So,
All right.
for sure, you have to just sit down and watch. That's all you have to do for the show. So,
So we've had
Boring.
a interesting couple of weeks. For starters,
State of play.
oh yeah, the state of play, but we had a couple other things before that. Just
Call of Duty and
some
Game
all
Pass.
stuff. Yeah, did you hear? Call of Duty's coming to Game Pass. Wait, you just said that.
That's good. Yeah, that's good, man. That's good.
Yeah, yeah. Call of Duty's coming to Game Pass, people. This could be a game changer for the industry.
Do you think so?
Well, actually, I do, in the terms of people who have not committed to a console yet, to the new
Uh,
gen. Uh, you're going to see people. This is what people don't like. It's just $10 more $13 more a year to get Game Pass Ultimate versus paying online, which is $10 a month and a $70 game. Because it's just
Ultimate is only $13 more than the regular Live Gold.
no three. It's $6 a month, $6 more than the regular core.
$6 a month more, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And like for online, that's what I'm thinking is you could capitalize on this if you have people that have yet to jump to the next gen and you want them in Game
Current
Pass.
gen. Current
Yeah.
gen, you mean, right? Yeah.
So, well, the term is still jumping to next gen.
They're pretty close to next gen, like official next gen,
So,
actually. Yeah.
we're just getting a mid-gen refresh from PlayStation. Come on now. It's not that new.
Oh yeah, yeah, whatever.
All right, but yeah,
Oh,
it'll be an interesting game changer. This is a chance for Microsoft to capitalize and at least sell Game Pass. And if you're on PC, you've got the best because you can pay the $10 a month, get the game,
and get
and
all the frames.
yep, you don't even have to pay online.
True. True.
But that was like the first bit of news. We just want to quickly go over that. Also, Multiverse, like I said earlier, I'm playing it, is back from the grave. Do you like Multiverse?
I enjoyed it when I first played it. I got a pretty solid Wonder Woman skin now from. I never pay for online games, but like that Wonder Woman skin from one of the animated Justice League shows. I don't know if you've seen. It's one of the newer shows. I
Yeah.
forgot the name of it.
Yep.
It's just, I got that outfit. She looks more badass in it, and then I just play as her mostly compared to other. There's some people who are really good with the small guy. I don't know his name. Oh my god, but he's annoying as hell. And then before they closed the game down, they added a really new cool character. Looked like a dog or like a squirrel or something with like spikes on him. You know what
Oh,
I'm talking about?
a gremlin?
Oh my god, dude, that dude was annoying as hell. I hated playing against him. Like just annoying as
Yeah,
hell.
and it's
But like
interesting. They separated the two forms. They used to have to change into one.
the one? Sorry?
So when they announced the gremlin was kind of, I can't think of his name right now. You literally changed into his other form, and then now that they brought it back, they've separated them into two separate characters.
Oh, no, I didn't know that. Oh, shoot. So yeah, but overall, man, I enjoyed the heck out of it. I thought when it was gonna come back, they're gonna start their achievements from the very beginning. I thought I might get some easy achievements, but no, I already
Uh,
have those achievements from the
well,
early access, I believe, right? That was the early access, right?
yeah.
The
Well,
one that
right
launched
now
in
is
2018.
everybody needs to kind of play it if you want some extra characters for free. You get
You can
Jason.
get free.
Yeah, you get Jason for free. You're getting the first battle pass for free. Everyone's getting it for free.
It, Jason Todd, like the Red Robin, no, the
No,
red guy,
no,
the
no.
Red
I
Hood.
mean Jason from Friday the 13th.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you get
I was like the
Jason
Red
for free.
Hood. He's
And
actually better. Yeah,
if you log in, you get Banana Guard, which is from Adventure Time. And you can also, which you automatically get Wonder Woman. You can also get Agent Smith for free if you play through what they call. I can't think of it, but they got these like universes you play through them. They're events.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
It
It's a fun game. Yeah. Quick thing on that. I'm sorry. A lot of people compare it to Smash Bros. I if you ask me personally, I prefer playing multiverses more because of the characters and the gameplay overall. But like, I understand why some people just don't like it because a lot of people are saying Smash Bros is just like it's a different league and all that. So, but I'm like, just when you play the game, man, just don't compare it. Just play it. I mean,
I just
if
play
you
it.
just play multiverses, yeah,
I
if
mean,
you just play
I use
multiverses for
Smash to
multiverse.
explain how it works if anybody's not played it. But yeah,
But Smash, yeah, Smash has a lot more arenas and stuff like that. So I mean, a multiverse is somewhat new. It's gonna take some time to get there, but it's still a fun game.
uh,
I'm just
I'm
gonna say,
enjoying it.
yeah, like just gonna say, just don't stop the comparison. Just stop and play. You're gonna enjoy it. Yeah,
Brawlhalla is probably closer to multiverse.
I played that. I played that. That was not for me. It was kind of. I mean, it's the same, but it's not for me. I think just I'm not getting into the characters. So yeah.
Any let's see. There's one more little news item before we hit the PlayStation press release.
There was something else too.
Oh yes, did
Oh,
you hear?
Doom game.
Yep. Did you hear about all the rumors about the new Doom game we're going to hear about the Xbox? That it's medieval and it's multi-platform.
I mean, like I said, man, I've never cared about if the game is exclusive or not.
Well,
But the
no, I'm
only
just
thing is, like,
that's not really the hot topic. A lot of people just kind of accepted it. I don't know what was complaining about it, but it was just interesting. But I'm just saying that it's multi-platform, so everyone gets to enjoy this game if they want it.
yeah, yeah.
And
I
if you
mean,
have
just
Game
people on
Pass, you get it for
Xbox
free.
and PC. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. If you're on Xbox and on PC, you'll get it for like pretty much free. So yeah, I mean, as long as people are playing and enjoying, I'm not the biggest Doom guy, man. Like if you ask me what kind of first-person shooters I enjoy, are like Halo, Titanfall 2. What else we got? I'm just one that recently that I started playing. It's an old game, but it's just out of the blue. I picked it up, and I'm like, man, this game is so good. Why? How come nobody talks about it? Bulletstorm. My God, that game is so good. Have you played it? Bulletstorm.
Bulletstorm, yes, it's a good game.
I'm like, dude, it's legit.
You like
So it's the
Bulletstorm?
pay.
You would
I
probably
do.
like Doom then.
I've beaten Doom 2016, but then Doom Eternal
Now,
is
there's
just
a
like
lot of people.
even.
Everyone,
Yeah,
there's a
go
lot
ahead.
of people that say Doom Eternal is not as good as the 2016.
But there were other people say Doom Eternals was way better than Doom 26. But the thing, it's not that I don't think the game is bad. No, no, it's just the pacing for Doom is way too fast for me. Bulletstorm pacing is perfectly fine. Like it's a little bit slower compared to do you know how fast you move in Doom? So like it makes my head spin sometimes, man. I enjoy the music in Doom, but the it's too fast. Sometimes I just have to drop it off within 30 minutes. I can't play that game for that long.
That makes sense.
Mhm. But
Um,
those who are excited, hey man, enjoy the game. It's a legendary franchise, so yeah.
I
And let's see
I,
how good it
I
is.
enjoyed Doom Eternal. I need to go back and pick up the final DLC. I beat the first one, but I just
Ancient
haven't.
Gods
Yeah,
Part One, Ancient Gods Part Two. Yeah.
yeah. But
Um,
anyway, what did you think of the PlayStation state of play?
um, obviously, like I don't know why PlayStation decided to do a state of play this time of the year. Like people are looking for the bigger showcases, right? Like the big shows, like showing big games. I mean, they
They
showed
felt
off big games, but the way,
from what I understand,
yeah,
they said they felt pressure because Xbox was doing a show.
so they're gonna just answer back. Well, you could have waited, man. I mean, they did the show within a day. It's like obviously, always when you see a state of play, people need to know it's not gonna be crazy. Like it used to be crazy back in the day, right? Before they used to do crazy stuff because there would be one or two announcements that people would keep talking about. Uh, I mean, they showed off one of my games that I'm looking forward to play, where Winds Meet, but still no release date, and I'm like so mad about it, but I'm glad at least more people now are aware about where Winds Meet. A lot of people didn't know about this game, even though they've been showing this game for 2 years now. Silent Hill Remake is one another game that I'm looking forward to play,
Yeah, that's
but
me. I definitely will be getting that. I love
but a
Silent
lot of
Hill.
people are complaining about it, like especially how the girl looks, Angela. They're like, man,
Hell,
they just kind of messed it up with the looks and all that. So
People, it depends if the game plays good. It's from a smaller team. It's from Bloober Team, so
it looks good.
it
And
looks
to me, it
good.
looks
It's
good.
it's just not what people were expecting is all.
Yeah, and then the my main complaint with the show was I think it's mostly everybody like the first presentation the show the Conquer game. Um, I don't think so. PlayStation audience is looking for that kind of a game, first of all, and then you just didn't need to spend that much time on that game, man. I mean, they spent like what 15 minutes on it,
Well,
12,
it sounds like that's gonna be they're trying to make that their big holiday release. They're going
It's
they're
not a holiday. It's coming out in August. So that's not a
well
holiday.
September, August, close to
There's no
holidays.
holiday in September. School
Well, no, I
starts in
meant
September.
like September, early fall, late summer, about the time the holiday rush starts.
I mean, to be honest, it still could have done like a 5 minute show for that, and then just focus on other games.
Well,
If you want to do more, do another thing for it later on, that's fine. But like, not in that. That was a long. You know, that was a long presentation
yeah,
for that game.
I
That
didn't
was
get to
way too
watch the
long.
show live. I was at work. I had to go
No, I
back.
watched it later, right at an hour after I finished. The show finished. I didn't want to watch it live. Wanted to see myself with my pacing. So yeah, I mean, there was some other stuff they showed. I'm just not interested at all. It was not a good show. Like, if I want to give it as grade as 5 out of 10, yeah.
So yeah, a lot of the stuff was, but I'm actually interested in Concord because I love Overwatch, so I will definitely be checking that out.
But
Um,
do you know how hard it's gonna be for it to survive though in the market right now? Unless it has needs to be great if it needs to survive,
well,
right?
it's gonna be it's gonna be a rough one. They just honestly, I think they should come out free to play, which I don't think it is.
I don't think so. Yeah,
Yeah, they
it's like
need it.
Helldivers. I think maybe $40, I guess. Yeah.
But their Helldiver is kind of it's an isolated thing because it is co-op only. You're going into the real big one now that is multiplayer
Multiplayer
and
competitive. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
competitive shooting.
yeah, and it's got a lot of competition. Even though Overwatch has had massive fall off since they went free to play. Um, you've
That
also
fall? Like the players who are dropping off?
oh,
Overwatch?
it's like it's nothing what it was years ago. It is. There's still a lot of players, but it's not what it was
I
years
would
ago.
think would be the opposite right now because it's free to play. The first one was you had to pay $60, right? The first one.
Yeah, but it just when it converted to free to play, they dropped the sixth tank. A lot of people have not liked it as much, and balancing hasn't been as good. And a lot of people are also burned by the fact that they didn't follow through with the Overwatch 2 campaign.
Okay.
So, but yes, it is way down compared to years ago. It still has, I'd say, it still probably has close to 10,000 to 20,000 players constantly. Not throughout the day.
But that's not
That's
what they're looking for.
yeah.
Yeah, that's not what they're looking
It's not the 150,000 players when it first came out.
for. Gotcha.
But the
Gotcha.
10 to 20,000 players is still enough to make it a successful game. And that's like
True.
yeah.
And it released like year and a half ago, like 20 October 2022. Yeah.
Yeah. So and they've gone heavy into the live service format, which
PlayStation or
Overwatch, and part of the
oh,
reason is they are no longer allowed to do loot boxes in a lot of countries. So they went for the full battle pass model and stuff. Um,
gotcha. The other shooter they showed like a free. I think that this might be a free to play.
oh,
The
it
Marvel
is.
Rivals.
Yeah, Marvel Rivals is free to play, and I will be definitely playing the
Yeah,
beta.
that looks fun. I mean, that looks for me. I'm just speaking for myself. I know a lot of people are not excited about that either. For me, it's just like once I connect with the characters and the gameplay is fun. The two things when they work together, I'm into it. But like, I want to see still like how the game is actually before. But first of all, it's free to play, so whenever it comes out, I'm just gonna try it anyways. So yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably just pick up like the Ultimate Edition like I normally do. I buy like even though they're free to play, I buy that first edition that guarantees me all future characters and all that stuff.
Oh,
So I don't have
really? Oh,
so I don't
yeah.
have to
Yeah.
keep pouring money into it.
It's
So
coming out in July or like later this year, like
it
late
launches
fall.
in August, almost to the T of Concord, but it's got a beta in July, and it's on all platforms. We know right now PlayStation has an exclusive skin, but I have a weird feeling Xbox will have something exclusive too. There's no way they wouldn't want to capitalize on it too.
I'm also I hope it's just better than the Marvel Avengers by Square Enix.
Well,
But it's
this
expected to
isn't got
release.
a campaign. This isn't um, Marvel's Avenger was a co-op thing, but it was very limited in scope. Um, it probably would have been successful if they had launched that as a free to play. Um,
It looks like a free to play game, to be honest. I mean, it looks gorgeous, but like the way the people talk and all that, it sounds like they didn't put a lot of work in with the dialogue and anything. Yeah.
so, um, but I'm excited for that. I'm definitely. I can't wait to play the beta. I've been keeping my eyes on it. I even signed up
Hmm.
for the PC beta, but of course I'll be playing on Xbox just because I prefer just. Even though I have a great computer and I can run just about
Oh,
anything, so I am going to upgrade my graphics card probably since the 5090 series is coming out at the end of the year.
it is. You gonna
Yeah.
get that?
Yeah, well not maybe not the 5090, but probably a 5080. I need to upgrade my
Gotcha.
motherboard and CPU too, but it's going to be over time. I'll do those before I get the GPU.
Gotcha.
But everything else in my computer is fine because I don't have to do anything. Um, what else?
Yeah,
One of the
see.
ones I took away from myself
Mm-hmm.
was Dynasty Warriors Origins. I've always been a fan of Dynasty Warriors.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I get it. For me, I mean, it looked cool, but then I was like, man, we just took out 20 people with one hit. Like,
Well,
no.
that's the whole thing about Dynasty Wars
Yeah.
is it's just you're a super soldier essentially fighting hordes and hordes of um
And it was still, man. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I want to like it, but no.
uh,
Maybe two people at once, yeah. Why
you should well it's you've got bosses and it turns into like really hard combat.
Okay.
And
Okay. Okay.
if you ever get a chance, you should try one of the old ones. They're on Xbox One.
They're
They're
on Xbox.
yeah, they've
I thought they
always
were like a PlayStation exclusive. Oh,
no
no.
Dynasty
I'm
Wars
done.
is coming to Xbox too.
Just, you know why I'm thinking like that? Because even for multi-plats, PlayStation would do the PlayStation Hits thing. And that kind of confuses me because I thought that would be just a PlayStation thing, like a game. I've seen that on what do you call it? PlayStation Plus catalog. It says PlayStation Plus, PlayStation Hits, and it was right there. I was like, okay, let's see. I thought it was an exclusive there.
Well, no. Here, just a really quick recap. Everything coming to Xbox and outside multi-platform. Monster Hunter Wilds, Path of Exiles 2. Let's see. Marvel's Rivals, Dynasty Warriors Origins. And I just lost my page. My fat fingers.
Quick thing, as you look in, Conquer, is that a PlayStation Studio game?
Yeah, that is. I'm not exactly sure. I don't think it's their a first party. I think it's a second party partnership, but they probably have the permanent rights to the game.
They before the show, like just a day before when they announced the show, a day before the show happened, they said they're gonna take a deep dive into PlayStation first party games. Like not a deep dive for some of them. And but if Conquer is not a first party game, what first party game they showed?
Well, no, it's a first party game. It's just done by a indie.
The second party developer.
Yeah,
Okay. Really?
There's
No.
games like that. Just let's see, Path X, well, Marvel Rivals. Even though it's Alien Rogue, it's also coming to Meta and a PC, which I will play it on Meta.
Hmm. Oh, I thought that would be just a VR two exclusive. So no.
No, none of the VR games that were announced are exclusive to PlayStation.
So basically, this was a third party show.
Yeah, minus Astrobot.
Um, oh
Um,
yeah, that was the first party game there, right
yep,
there. Okay,
yep.
that's the first party game, right?
Minus Astrobot, Concord,
Um,
and there was one more. There was one more. Was it? What
I
was it?
think, but like, man, like people don't want
Where the
any
Wind
updates right
Meets,
now.
which is, I think that one's a time exclusive, but I believe it's kind of first party right now.
I heard that it's also mobile too, already in Taiwan and Chinese, which is weird. That kind of gave me a cause of concern. I'm like, mobile game doesn't look like a mobile game from any distance. So,
Well, I
um,
mean, the new iPhones can run Resident Evil 4, so
I haven't even tried it yet. So it's whatever. I don't want to pay $60 to play it though.
yeah.
Even though it's one of my favorite games of all time. What was I gonna say? Uh, oh God, shoot. Yeah, so people, my question is, why are like PlayStation, why are they like reading the room though right now? I mean, everybody trusts them. We know they're making profits. We know they're doing good. We know they're fine. But like sometimes you gotta deliver for your hardcore fans too, right? Like, I mean, people are asking for updates for Marvel Wolverine. They've been asking for Bloodborne PC port forever, ever, right? Or just a 60 frames per
I
second
think there's
thing, right?
something more with Bloodborne. I have a feeling that
Just come out and say it, man.
Firm Software owns the right to the game, and
It's Japan studio, but
place
that's also a PlayStation studio, right?
Firm
No?
Software is
Japan.
not a.
No, 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 no. Japan studio. Two studios
Oh,
worked on that game. Japan's the
Japan Studio
yeah.
closed down.
So who owns the game now? If FromSoft doesn't know and Japan studio is closed down, who to
Well,
whom does this game
well,
belong to?
Japan belonged to PlayStation.
Like,
But that's
I
what I was
get it.
trying to say. I think there's more
Uh,
to it. A lot of games sometimes have multiple IP owners, and one has to release the IP from one side to be able to do stuff. And probably Firm Software wants the IP uh, released so they can port it to everything in addition to PC and Xbox. PlayStation doesn't want that.
Bloodborne?
Yes, there's.
Uh,
I know there's probably more to that situation than what people know. Um,
like you're right. I'm just making a guess right now. I think maybe next year during their 10th year anniversary, that's when they're gonna do some thing for Bloodborne. Just to celebrate it, I think. They'll figure it out by then, I think, right? I think so.
maybe who knows? I
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
I'm good with whatever they do with that. I'm not a Blood Forward
Because
fan.
and
Um,
it's no okay. But then the other thing is, as I was saying, man, like they're not reading the room. Like I said, Marvel Wolverine, like the other first party game, what Naughty Dog is doing, what some Sucker Punch or what do you call it? Days Gone Studios doing, Band Studio. They came out as you mentioned, which I thought was at the time I did not believe you, but they came out and showed the Until Dawn remake, and I'm like, why do we need this? Like, it's a great game, but it still looks pretty phenomenal in my opinion. I mean, if you
they're
want to do a 60 frames per second update, go for it. But like a whole freaking remake for that, it's not that old. It's just I just don't understand that logic. Why do you need a
well,
remake for Until Dawn?
well. I think they're going through that. What they did, and this is on them, is they put too much stock into all those old games, announcing them so close to each other. And right now, we're seeing um, the results of COVID for PlayStation.
But still, making remake, you still need resources for it, right? For
Well, yeah,
remakes.
but
Re-
games have doubled in years to make now. It's no longer 3 years; it's 5 to 6. And
It's been 5 6 for a while, right? I think so.
Let's see. Probably the only ones that might be ready to show would be Sucker Punch. You'd probably see him next year. I'd say you would see Sucker Punch's game next year.
What
Um,
about Band Studio?
what?
Band Studio. They came out with Days Gone
Well, something's
2019.
going on there. The guy's always upset because I follow him on Twitter. But
He's
like from what
what?
I understand, they're making something he doesn't want to make. It's probably a lot of
What? And he's the head of the studio? Oh, what is he?
yeah, but he still answers to Sony and their executives.
Okay. Okay. But like he's still just then I don't know, man. Like why wouldn't he like, just leave and go do something else? I mean, yeah, he's getting the money, I get the security, I get,
Well, he
but
might get to do it. He's probably saying they probably told him after you do this game you can do something you want to do, but it won't be Days Gone 2.
I mean, I guess a lot of people want Days Gone too, but he himself kind of scared to do Days Gone too, right? Because
No,
it didn't
no,
fulfill.
literally, like he released an update saying that it is confirmed that the Sony has denied him to ever make Days Gone 2.
Like, yeah, so they won't get to do it, right? That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah, and he
Even
can't
when he
take the
leaves.
IP with him, so he's just a lot of this is one thing is Sony has dug themselves into a development hole and no one wants to admit it, especially on the fanboy side. They are in a dead year for first party single player experiences. Some of their live services are coming to the fold.
Mhm.
Like the ones they started like when 3 or 4 years ago when they announced that they were going heavy into live service. We're seeing those games: Concord, Helldivers. What's
But
another?
Helldivers did good though, so like,
Yeah,
I mean,
Helldivers is probably
uh,
their most successful IP to date. Period.
and then even though it's not as big, but Stellar Blade was somehow the most sold game in April. I don't
Well,
know how.
Stellar Blade is
But
still second
it's a
party.
good game.
It's second
Yeah.
party. It
No, no,
is.
no, but like, it's second party, but it's on PlayStation only right now. So
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
I'm saying.
It,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it's second party. We'll see the PC port and then probably an Xbox port because it already has been confirmed that it is in development for Xbox.
It's a really good game, man. It's some fights in the end were pretty solid, like fun. I mean, the one fight was epic, but other than that, oh, never mind. It's not a Stellar Blade topic. I'm sorry.
And you're getting a little spoily, but you can always talk about
Sorry.
it. But anyway, um, but like I was saying, it's just Sony has just dug themselves into a hole and they're dry. It's the same thing Xbox went through. Xbox is now the one that's going to be popping games out, but they are trying to grow as a digital platform than a hardware platform, literally. And there's nothing wrong with that. I support it. If they go full leaning into PC, I will just convert my PC to the most powerful PC that can run 4K at 60 frames and just go with it. Um,
That's where I'm going.
yeah,
There are all the games like I
but you
got. Oh,
need
yeah,
you need you need to go the tower route, not the laptop route, if you're going to do
yeah,
it.
I would do that. I would do that. No, no, I would do that. Laptop would be like the second option, like portable thing if I'm out or something.
So
But yeah, you're right. It's definitely the CPU tower thing. But the also final thing we didn't even talk about it. They announced, as you mentioned, PC. They announced God of War Ragnarok PC port
yep,
coming out this year. So yeah.
and which I may pick it up on PC because I beat the
Did
other
you
one
play it
on.
on PlayStation?
Yeah, I've beaten it on PlayStation. I said I might. Sometimes I go back a couple years later. Like it'll be out for a while before I do, like maybe 2 or 3 years, and then I'll go back and pick it up.
Pick it up on sale, like.
Yeah, that's what and just play through it. Especially by then, if I've converted to everything playing on a 60-inch OLED TV, do that. Um, it's just a matter of time. Consoles, no one wants to admit it. Yes, people are spending more money on the digital storefronts, but I hate to say it, but consoles are not really going the way of the dodo, but they are going to become a subsidiary. Like, remember I told you, we're eventually going to get to the platform wars where it's the digital storefronts, and you're going to have access points. I still stand by that.
Okay, let's see how. I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. It's kind of scary at the moment, but let's see, man. It might turn out fine
I don't
by
think
then. Like a lot of
games
people.
aren't going anywhere. It's just
No,
hardware
not
is.
games. Like how you play, how you access
Yeah.
to games, right? That's what
Yeah,
you're saying.
and
Yeah, let's see.
I wouldn't be surprised if the infrastructure gets there, and you're playing everything at 120 frames, but you stream it all 4K.
Oh, it's a quick thing on that. So Call of Duty, since it's gonna be on Game Pass, you can stream it too.
No, part of the deal was when they acquired it, and they can't do it for 10 to 15 years. They cannot put Call of Duty in their streaming libraries, but
Like Xbox.
yeah, they can't put it on XCloud. Ubisoft can because they share they sold the rights to Ubisoft. That was part of the
Okay.
agreement. So, but if Ubisoft goes down, like somehow closes or something, the streaming rights will revert to, uh,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Ooh,
Excuse me.
it's alright, man. Yeah, it's the weather. I don't know about North Carolina right now, but over here, we're getting all the pollen back. So I don't
Yeah, we've
know.
got
This
pollen
late in
awful. I have been allergy
But
sick
this
for
late in the
two
year,
weeks.
this never happened before. And normally it's like in March and April. After that, it stops. This is June. And we're still getting it.
Yeah, it's been rough. It has been rough. Um,
Donald.
but so let's see. We've covered everything. We've got just a little bit of time left. Uh, let's do two predictions for Xbox you want to see. One that you'd like to see, and then something that's completely blown out of the water. Like most likely will never happen.
One that I would like to see.
Yes.
Uh, it's Perfect Dark. I really want to see that. I I don't know. Maybe also out of the proportion, like it's not gonna they're not gonna show it, but that's what I want to see. But what I think that really not gonna be there is Everwild. So
Now, is there
I
like
want to see what that game is, man. It's been forever. Like, what the hell is that game about? Like,
well,
it could be great, it
Rare's
could
the
be
baby
awful.
studio, so they get to kind of do what they want. So we'll see. Um,
Let's see. All
uh,
right, go ahead.
for my prediction, I would like to see more on what is it? The game from Compulsion. Uh, South of
Midnight
Midnight.
South.
South of Midnight.
Yeah, yeah.
South of Midnight. And I'm just gonna go for an overtop prediction. I want Microsoft to uh, bring back Banjo Kazooie.
That's also rare a game, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but they can have somebody else develop it. Like,
They can.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I mean,
Um,
actually, no, I take that back. I want Killer Instinct. I want a new Killer Instinct.
another rare game. You're just talking about rare games today.
I said Rare is Microsoft's one.
Also, also, Perfect Dark used to be owned, well, it used to be owned by Rare, right? Like they used to develop it.
Well, yeah,
Perfect
they
Dark, right?
developed the first
Yeah,
two.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but yeah, I want a new Killer Instinct, and I want some good guest characters. Uh,
I like I said, man, Perfect Dark. It's been a while, man. I mean, I just really want to see that. I'm so I know a
well,
lot of
there's a
people are
high
not.
chance we're going to see it. It's
No, yeah,
so
it's just, dude. We've talked about this several times, right? Like, I'm just like, I really want to see what that studio is cooking. I think that's gotta be one of the greatest games ever. If that's, I'm so high on them. Still, even after all that happened, I know they're meant to Crystal Dynamics, but it's just like the talent is just there. Just
well.
want to see what they're.
I think I mentioned
Yeah.
it before, but you always got to remember the way the initiative is designed is they're going to be a small team that gets the project started, and then they start working with another, like a bigger, larger team.
Yeah, I mean, but it's been they started working on this 5 years ago already. So Just want to see where it is. I mean,
I
doesn't
say
it have
if
to
we do
release next?
see it, if we see it at the
Uh-huh.
press, if we see gameplay at the press release this year, it'll launch next year.
Gotcha.
But
What happened?
yep. Anything on your next list of games you're playing? Just real quick.
Uh
I know you said Rise of Ronin.
oh, Rise of Dawn. I might be done by tonight or tomorrow. Wait, can you still see me
Yeah, I can
on
still
the
see you.
camera? I don't know what something happened on my screen. So as of right now, like I'm kind of also playing Bulletstorm, but not like it's fun. If I beat it, I beat it, but I'm just not like playing with the intention of beating it. And then Lords of the Fallen got on Game Pass. I tried it before, sold it because I was lost, but since it's on Game Pass, dude, I'm so sorry. I want to talk about this real quick. So since it's on Game Pass, I can play this game now on PC too, and it could carry my save, right? This is one beautiful thing about Xbox. I have to admit, I criticize them a lot, but I want to say this too, because I did the same thing with Hellblade too as well. Carrying over the saves from Xbox to PC is just like so fluid, like so easy. Like they've done a masterful job on that. Like
Yeah.
they have. It's just very convenient. Like just carried all the last time I played this game was like 5 or 6 months ago, Lords of the Fallen, and I just booted up on my PC. It booted up from the same exact point where I left off on PC with Game Pass. Just great job by
Yeah,
Xbox team
that
there.
is nice. I see it between PC and between jumping between my S and X.
It's pretty smooth, man. It's just so good. Like there's nothing. I mean, it doesn't even make you wait though. Like not even a second. Maybe sometimes, but not. With
Yeah,
this one, it didn't even make me wait a second.
every
Yeah.
once in a while, like if you got a game that has like a lot of save data, a good one is if you jump Fallout between Fallout. Um,
So that would be tough a
yeah,
little bit.
yeah, it
Yeah.
takes a little bit of time just cause it has a lot of data. But yeah,
Gotcha.
I really saw it with
And
Starfield.
gotcha. And one final thing. The only game that this month I'm looking forward to play is Elden Ring. Yeah. DLC. That's it.
As for me, I am
Mm.
playing through Far Cry and I'm really enjoying it. It was time to go
It's not a
back.
bad game.
I love Far Cry.
The older ones are good. Not this one. Okay. Anyways, enjoy what you want to play.
Hey, 6 is good. I like 6.
All right.
They've loosened up the formula. It's not as bad. You climb a tower, reveal things. I
So
like
go
that.
shoot these freaking guys and then go catch this chicken and do this and then leave, right? The
So
cockfighting is fun.
yeah, I played the first guy and beat all 3 of his. I'm gonna beat them all though. Um, yeah, remember I'm an achievement guy, and I did buy it through Ubisoft. I did get Ubisoft Plus for a month instead of just paying out because I wanted the DLC.
Okay.
So that is nice. You like just pay $17.99 like for a month if you just plan on beating the game in that month. There you go. Good deal.
Yeah. Yeah. With all the DLCs, right? Yeah,
Yep.
that's
Yep.
phenomenal.
All of them. All right. Well,
No trivia question today?
no trivia today.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Okay.
but I do want to remind everybody and just double check with you. Do you still want to do a live show next week after the Xbox showcase?
We can do next week on Sunday, right? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Sunday, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So, like
We'll type
literally,
oh,
like we
what was
watch
the
it
time
and
then?
then a live post show and just
Post show, like right after the show ends. We're gonna watch the show together in front of the people? Or what?
it'd be right after. Like we'll watch
Okay.
it,
Yeah.
take
No, I mean
notes.
that would be a 3-hour show if you do commentary during the show and then after the show.
Yeah, and then just do a post show. And like about an hour, just kind of recap everything and see what we like because they're supposed to. It's already confirmed. They didn't say how many, but it is 40 plus, which is like all their last shows.
Oh, the time's good too. 1 p.m. Eastern. That's fine. That works.
Yep, and that'll be fun. Just a live
Mhm.
post show. We'll hope you all join us. It'll be Tuesday when this goes live, but yes, it'll be right after the show ends, probably within 10 to 15 minutes. You can find us on YouTube at n-side game chat.
Game chat.
Yep. That's our YouTube moniker, and we'll post it on both of our Twitter feeds that we're going live. And you want to mention your Twitter social while we're at it?
Yeah, Dower_Hussein. That's Twitter. Dower Rock and Roll on Xbox.
PlayStation?
Oh yeah, Dower2527.
He's embarrassed by
Yeah.
that one. That's why he always forgets about it.
I'm not
But he always forgets the name of our own show.
Yeah, Inside Gameplay.
Whatever. Anyway, but
That's
yeah,
a better name.
you can find me. But it was taken. I couldn't do anything about it. And it's not even a podcast. It's literally a breakdown of a game show. Anyway, but you can find me on Twitter, which, like I said, we'll be posting it that we're going live. But you can find me on Twitter at what is my Twitter? _random_name. I don't know why I forgot my own name because I was giving him crap. It made me forget. By the way, hashtag watch Fallout.
Karma.
Yeah. Hashtag watch Fallout. Everyone hashtag him.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah. And Beck's the name on Xbox and some random name on PlayStation. That is my rule. Some random name. I'm not.
Some random. Yep.
But anyway, we'll catch you all on the flip side. This was one of our shorter shows. So see you next time.
Yay. That's a good show.